channel.
Today we will share information about around the sea world.
Let's explore the sea!
How to properly care for catfish. Catfish are an amazingly diverse group, named of course after their cat-like whiskers. They range in size from just a couple of cm to 3 meters in length, and are some of the largest freshwater fish on the planet. They inhabit streams, rivers, lakes, and swamps, and can be found on every continent except Antarctica. They've adapted to a huge range of feeding niches, from algae to wood, other fish, and even blood in the case of Candiru catfish. They're popular food fish, sport fish, and aquarium fish, with hundreds of species available for us to keep at home. But catfish can have a hard time in the average aquarium. Often bought as cleaners, it's thought that they will get by on nuisance algae, uneven food, and the droppings of other fish. But catfish need feeding in their own right, and the right type of food for each species so that they don't starve. One of the most popular catfish species, the common fleck, is also one of the least suitable. As although very hardy, they grow too large for all but the largest aquaria, make a mess, and need to be rehomed. A dirty substrate can actually be detrimental to the delicate barbels of substrate-sifting species like Corydoras catfish. And barbels can be eroded by sharp, unsuitable substrates and bacterial infection. And nocturnal species may miss out at feeding time altogether, outcompeted by daytime feeders. And then further stressed by lack of suitable places to hide and rest during brightly lit, daylight hours. Predatory catfish will eat smaller tank mates too, especially at night. They're only doing what comes naturally. Setting up for catfish. To set up a tank for catfish, we must first make sure their individual needs are met. Many catfish species reach their maximum size in captivity, so research their maximum length. And make sure your tank will be big enough for them and their activity long term. Many catfish are also inflexible due to armor plating, so the tank should be at least twice as wide as an adult individual. So that's a 36 by 12 tank for a 6-inch fish and a 48 by 16 tank for an 8 inches fish, and so on. Do that and you won't get any unpleasant surprises like a sailfin fleck growing to 18 inches in your 4-foot tank. Research if your catfish likes to live alone, or in groups, as this will also affect tank size. All Corydoras should be kept in large groups, for example, so your tank and filter will need to accommodate not just one but a group of them, as well as other fish. Filtration. Catfish need as much food and produce as much waste as any other type of fish. So for anything bigger than Corydoras, that's usually going to mean that external power filters are best. Many catfish inhabit fast-flowing rivers, so don't worry about flow being too strong. Some even live in river rapids or take on huge mass migrations, so exercise from a strong current can be good. No catfish appreciates a new tank, so premature filters in the normal way. Decor. Starting with the substrate, catfish may have delicate barbels or even naked skin in some cases. For soft water species like those from the Amazon, the sand should be inert, meaning it won't raise pH. But for Rift Lake species like Cynodontis petricola, sand that buffers pH can come in handy. Remember to keep all substrates clean in order to avoid infection. Catfish love to hide, so consider it a must to have at least one hiding place per catfish. Or a large overhang where the whole group can hang out during the day. Natural materials are best for this, so use bogwood for forest and lowland species. And large stones for Rift Lake, Hillstream and Rapid species. The more decor you provide, the more your secretive catfish are likely to come out. Overhanging roots and plants can look very natural and the upside-down catfish. Cynodontis nigroventris has even evolved to live its entire life upside down, under tree roots. Provide a bed of leaves for cryptic species like banjo cats and pleco caves for breeding cave-dwelling plecos from the Rio Xingu. Catfish don't have plants in their tanks, but floating plants can further filter out light and provide shade, making them feel more secure. Leave plants out altogether and you can dim that light right down, creating small, spotlit areas with energy-efficient LEDs. Food. Catfish can be grouped very loosely into how they feed by the shape of their mouths and whiskers. Suckermouth plecos like to rasp their food from hard surfaces like rocks or wood. Some actually ingest wood, and few can get by on algae alone. Many plecos will also graze on fruit and vegetables, bloodworm, or even meaty foods. Use a pipe to drop food into catfish caves. Feed after lights out. Or place a pipe in the tank that catfish can fit into but other fish can't, then place food in there. Offer a quality catfish diet and they will come out more.
Thanks for watching this video.
Don't forget to like,
Comment,
share,
and subscribe this channel.
see you later!